by name Egunu Sunday, an indigenous of Bellegette community. I'm a community leader of Bellegette community. I look at this system of marriage. I call it so barbaric. When I came up, I was able to hear this type of marriage, and I now discovered that there was a lot of issues on this marriage. Because where it came to my knowledge is where one of my junior sister was tortured. And when I asked, they said they want to hand over the girl to the husband. And I said, which of the husband? They now said the husband she was given for marriage when the girl was still in the stomach, when they immediately conceived the girl. And they say if my mother born a female child, then they will not hand over the girl child to the man. So they collected some money from that man. So they were beating that girl, and that is how the thing continued. The thing continued that to various communities. And I say, this thing is so bad. This issue of a money woman issue or child marriage came in existing as a result of poverty. You know, the people in the community started this mortgaging their daughters for marriage as a result of poverty. If any man that is poor or the family that is poor and they want to do something, maybe burial arrangement or anything, they will not say bring goat or bring pig. Once they give pig, they start to monetize it. As they monetize the pig, maybe they may say a pig, maybe 20 naira, 30 naira, or at that time they will not have money. And that's how they will continue to give. Gradually, this one will be given maybe jerrycans of oil, they'll be counting, they will now put a diary book. That's how they'll be counting. As they're giving all those things, at times they'll bring his animal or dry meat like that, they are counting. At times, fish, they are counting. After some time, they will now say, okay, the man will now come and say, I have given my things enough, I need my wife. They will now carry the girl child now to the man and hand over. So they will now hand over the child. And if you look at the situation now, you see it's an old man, because a young boy cannot have access to this money to have pig, all these things, to begin to give the other family. So it should be somebody who is an elderly person that can be able to have all those small resources that will have access to this kind of marriage. And that is how you see that people who are into this marriage at the age of 50 and above. And immediately when these things happen, you discover that we give marriage maybe 2-3 years, the man will die. Issues will arise. And for that girl to be able to marry to the next person is safe. The family of that man will now come and meet the girl's parents to see how to refund back whatever thing they have collected. If you don't refund back, if that girl goes for marriage forcefully, the girl will die. By one way or the other, spiritually or otherwise, they will not follow the girl. Because by their culture and their traditions, they are laid down procedures for all those things. So the thing went even to witchcraft. So that is how the thing has been in that community. But over the years, the gospel, when Christianity came, people started getting some information, preaching in the church. Changes started. And the thing that came fully and that brought massive changes is Spotlight Initiative. Actually, I am one of the committee leader there. I follow up the Spotlight program. Courtesy Mr. Vincent. Mr. Vincent has been a good help to this, at least, to this program. Anytime they want to come, he will send a message for me. And that is how I go home. I call town hall meetings, church. We have to preach the gospel of to stop the issue of money woman or child marriage. So the number now is not much. Those who are into it is those that actually they have agreed that since they have gone, they will continue. If the marriage is okay for them, but some of them who are still young and the rest, and the parent and the husband, they have been able to come into an agreement. And it's now a successful divorce. So some of them now, they are happy for the program. They're very happy. So I really want to thank the Sport Life Initiative. You see, this thing has been on me. I've not been sleeping. Maybe when I started getting these things, these beatings at home, report here and there. Now that I'm a contact point to them, anything happens at home, it's me they will call. Yes, just like what one other woman like that, a girl like that was given for marriage. When the husband died, he made the husband die. They now carry the girl, jack the girl. Say the girl will now go like by their tradition. The girl now will now mourn the husband for 3 months without batting. So the matter came up. And I say if it's like that, it means the law enforcement agency will can address the matter in the law court. The matter went to the customary court, and they addressed the matter in the customary court, which I reported to Mr. Vincent, and actually they came for intervention to see how they can handle the matter amicably, and until the husband family were able to accept at least the money that they get, the little money that the girl had, he was able to reimburse back the money to them. And now the girl is a free girl. So I'm very happy for actually what has happened. So I want to thank the initiative, the sponsor of this program. Thank you very much.
Yes, so for what kind of support do you think women need if you want to plan for the next phase of the project? What kind of support do they need to integrate them back to the society? And for those who are single mothers with many children, they support their children to go to school.
They support me if there's any opportunity that people can come in. The only support because out of school children or children who are not in school, they are numerous as a result of this marriage. If you can see, if you go to that community and ask, majority of the children who are not in school is because of this marriage. If people were involved, safe on this kind of marriage. So if opportunity comes and they want to do, one of the things I would like is to see how to empower the mothers, because mostly the mothers that they are actively involved. The mothers are actively involved because their husbands, some have died, they don't even care. It's not their own responsibility. The responsibility is probably their wife. So if you can engage them on some vocational jobs like that, at least to be very okay, and to see a way of how from there at least you can help them to train their children, because of the program is short. By the time you want to send a child, or if by way of scholarship, it will be better, because actually as I'm here, I have a nursery and primary school in that same community because of this. Because if you go there, the enrollment there is children of less privilege. It's just a kind of a charity organization. Less privileged, they are attending the schools. The only thing you do, you sew the uniform and they'll go to school. So these are the issues I'm trying to handle, so that in future we should not have issues. So by the time you see, and you can be able to empower the parents to be better, or you give them scholarship, or you give some of the children who are not in school, they can give them art for handwork. You see how they can learn 1 or 2 skills.